All right, let's do this again. We got some more about protocols. So this is in response to the homework assignment if you're in the CIS 265 class 4.1 about protocols. On page 4 they've got this thing about the swimming workout. So we're not going to talk about swimming. I don't want to give you the exact answer from the book, but let's talk more about protocols. And for our example, as usual, I like to use video games. Big Dungeons and Dragons guy, so let's make a protocol and call it an attack. All right, and attack, let's just say we're going to have to call this attack something, so I'm going to give it a name, and it's of the type string. And then I'm going to make another variable called the damage that the attack does. It's going to be an int. With me so far? I got a protocol called attack, name int. Uh-oh, I forgot. We got to put some getters and setters in there. So get set. So throw this jazz in there. Get set. Okay, now we got a proper protocol. And let's say there's some structures, and we'll call these structures will be our attacks. So structure, and let's say there's a sword attack, and let's say there's another structure called magic attack. Now, because they're attacks, I want them to conform to the attack protocol. So I'm going to put colon attack. So sword attack of type attack. Uh-oh, it's yelling at me. And because I'm lazy, I click the red icon and hit the fix button, and it fills in a lot of this stuff for me. With me still. So I'm going to make the magic attack as also a type of attack. And I'm lazy, so I click the fix button, let it fix that for me. Boom. With me so far. All right, now let's make a function, and we're going to call this function describe attack. And this function is just going to, we're going to pass an attack into it, and it's going to describe it. So since we're passing a value and it goes in between these parentheses, and it's attack of type attack. Oops. So now we're calling the parameter we're passing in an attack. So the cool thing about that is it unlocks some of this functionality down here, these variables and whatnot. So we can do something like print you attacked with the blank for blank damage. So we can use that attack that we're passing through, and pass in the name. We can also pass in the damage into this string, this custom string that we're making. You get it? So we're making a function, we're passing in an attack, and then we're using this attack we pass in, the name and the damage. Now I've got one function that can handle multiple attacks. All right, let's see if this stuff works. Let's see how it works for one. So first, let's say I've got like a very unique character, and he can use a sword and magic in one round. So let my first attack be with the sword. So let the first attack equal, or assign it to, not equal, sword attack. And open parentheses, I hit the enter key there, it fills in that stuff for me, so it's called a sword. And let's say the damage, in a real RPG, you would do some roll. You might put a function to roll 1d6 or 1d, whatever it is. So there we go, we have our sword attack. Boom. Let's make a second attack. I'm lazy, so I'm just copying and pasting it. And instead of a sword attack, this is going to be a magic attack. And instead of calling it a sword, let's call it fireball. I don't know what good fireball damage is. Let's say it's 10. Okay, so now we've created these two things called attacks, these two instances of attacks. let's use our describe attack and pass in the attack we created to print out the results below. Describe attack, first attack. And then describe attack, second attack. Boom, bada boom, bada bing. You attacked with the sword for 4 damage. You attacked with the fireball for 10 damage. That's it. That's all we got for this lesson. We made a protocol. We made some attacks. We made a function to describe the attacks. We created instances of the attacks, and then we ran them through the functions. All right. If you enjoy this, then subscribe to Cracking Code with Dave on YouTube, or seek me elsewhere. Maybe I'm on Udemy someday, or one of these other learning sites. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, have a good day.